You should let him look at other women, and this is why. First of all, every human's brain is wired to notice other people. And it's in a man's DNA that when he looks at a beautiful woman, his brain releases neurochemicals that make him feel better about himself. But when you get annoyed by this and you tell him, what you do is you lower your own value, because now you compare yourself with this stranger who has absolutely no meaning in his life, besides that he finds her beautiful. Haven't you noticed that our whole society is basically set up to force us to look at beautiful women all day and every day? We see beautiful models on Instagram or gorgeous girls in video clips. The only thing you should pay attention to is not who your man looks at, but if he proceeds to take action after he has spotted a beautiful woman. Because every man who has a healthy set of eyes will always look. You just have to come to terms with it. But if he DMs girls on Instagram and he sends fire emojis or heart emojis, then you should ask him what his intentions actually are. Because if he tells you that this all means nothing and he's just trying to make this girl feel better, then he's not being honest with you, because he's not trying to make her feel better. He's trying to make himself feel better by getting her attention. And that's your moment to throw the ball back at him, because you will literally ask him, how would you feel if I would DM handsome men on Instagram? And that's how you give him the opportunity to change. Because for a man to decide to be in a serious relationship, he's always either in or out. He's never wishy-washy. The worst thing you can do to a man is when you show him that you believe that he is weak. For example, he tried to fix the kitchen window that didn't close well, and instead of fixing it, now it doesn't close at all. And instead of telling him, it's okay honey, don't worry, at least you tried, you tell him, oh, I knew it, we should have brought a handyman immediately, now the window doesn't close at all. And now he feels like a loser, because in his mind he had the best of intentions to try and fix a problem. But then you dismissed his efforts just like that. And that's how you make your man feel weak. Because men are all about actions. And when you show him that you doubt his ability to do certain things, then you literally attack his manhood. Or what's even worse is when you put him down in front of other people. For example, you're out with friends for dinner and they discuss the plot of a book. And now your man gives his opinion. And then you go like, you never read any books. Gets worse. You go, the last time you read a book, you were in college. And when you are out in public and you show other people that you don't agree with who he is as a person, it's literally like you've taken a knife and you're stabbing his sensitive ego again and again. And when you keep doing that to your man, you constantly make him feel rejected. And that can even lead to him losing his sexual attraction for you. Because the most important thing for a man in a relationship is not to be loved so badly by you, but it's to be accepted for who he is and what he brings to this relationship. When you text a man, what happens is that he now knows for sure that you like him, and he will most likely be very flattered. And it's very possible that he will start to flirt with you. Because every man likes to get attention from a beautiful woman. But the problem is when you take the initiative to reach out to him and it's still in the beginning of dating, you take over his role. Because men are hunters. They love to go after women. They get a kick out of chasing a woman. When you meet a guy, but you're not really sure if you like him, when he starts to text you a lot, maybe at some point you will actually fall for him. Because a woman always falls for what she hears. But men are not like that. A man will either like you or he won't. So if you want to know if a guy likes you, you're gonna let him do the work to pursue you. Because when you reach out and he responds, that's because he likes the game. Because a man who really wants you will not just text you. He will go through trouble to take you out, to see you. And the guy who responds to your text because you reach out to him may see you as a liability. But the guy who really wants you will see you as an asset and treat you as such.